There's no illusion any further. It's already very clear. So what happened today is clearly an endorsement, official endorsement by the top echelon of the Nigeria police force, official endorsement of extortion on the roads. You would wonder why somebody somebody exposed that your men are extorting on the road and is done waiting for that extortion. You claim you invite him to investigate the matter, but it turns out you only want to arrest him and detain him with some vendetta, obviously. But you have not invited the officers if you truly want to investigate for corrective purposes. We have not seen you invite the officers who were even in that video to ask them. In fact, oftentimes we have seen a lot of times where if it were a police officer that was driving, when police used to be a little serious, then when they see such officers on the road, they will park, pull up and ask them questions. Are you on duty? Where is your station? Where's then you when police used to have a leadership that still pretended to have some sanity then. But now it's full blown. A police force that will not call their officers to order and say, come, this thing is becoming an embarrassment. Instead, it is the whistleblower that you want to go after. There's a burden of impunity on the top echelon of the Nigeria police force. I said it before. It is except you guys are not collecting returns or remittances from those illegal checkpoints. That is the only reason you will have problem with the Sowore confronting them. So what happened today clearly already tells the world that those guys are not on their own. Those guys on the road clearly are not on their own. Their gas are behind there. You say, don't worry, we go teach them lesson. No more shame. And they become the shame on behalf of the Nigeria police and their top echelon. Now we come the shame on behalf of police now. Them no get shame again. Police wey dey collect bribe for road, wey dey give change, e don lose shame already. You can no longer fall who is already down. Abi? You can no longer fall who is already down. Police wey dey stab to death, wey dey kpai people because of 100 naira bribe argument. It is still fresh in our memory. Eleyele, yeah, the tricycle operator at Meron was kpai because of 100 naira bribe argument. The guy said, I just came out, I never said. The police say you must give me. He said, I just came out. It led to argument and police brought out weapon and finished, ended the guy's life there. 100 naira argument. Such a police, do they have shame? Ehen. Again, while Eleyele's colleagues decided to come out and say, why would you do this? They wanted to protest, mild protest. Again, they shot sporadically and kpai another boy, Mubarak. That boy, as we speak, is still in the morgue. Some of you remember the story. Ehen. Only few days ago, police at Panti now gave the poor family, a letter of reference to go to Yaba Mainland Hospital and collect the boy's body. No talk about the costs of how the boy will be buried. No talk about compensation. That kind of police institution, dem get shame? Dem no get. Dem no get. On their behalf, we can't dey shame because it's our country. We can't dey shame on their behalf. For your info, the fight against police extortion just started and it's going to take another dimension. Yeah, it is going to take another dimension. All the place where one way dey, where all your men they lay siege, where then they go dig notices, signage where they dey, where signage go dey say do not enter, where your policemen they go comot am, come they go hide for corner, they look for who go enter. We go come begin expose them one by one. Yeah, we will go dey put am there now by ourselves, say do not enter. It's a collective civic duty that we owe ourselves, because Nigeria government, our government is our opponent. They are not pretending about it anymore. In Nigeria, government is our direct opponent. No be dem say again. Government is our opponent. They are our predators. So we must now start to look out for ourselves now. So as citizens, collectively, we got to start looking out for ourselves. These bozos in government, they are our predators, they are our opponents, our enemies. It's clear, very clear. To the leprous fingers, forgive me, those cretins on social media, all those lazy fingers, creepy ones on social media who are typing against Sowore, abusing him, especially those who say he's a fake activist. Okay, on one condition, I agree with you, he's a fake activist. The condition that you will be original, will be genuine activist, come out now so that you can stop supporting fake. You come out, you original day, the country be like this. Which can be your use now, original activist. At least for there to be fake, there must have been an original, and it can really be you with no fake. Now you no fake, so now you be the original. Oh yeah, come out and do this. At least you cannot exist, and the problems are like this in this country. Enormous. Original keypad warrior. We know if you come out, can't stop these problems. You will be original day. The problems they fester every day. It is worse. And you be original, you sit down for your room. The one where you are led saying I feel can't they come out, they do and be the jealous and continue. Shebi, you get children now. No worry. You ever show rest stops this thing, your children will continue from there. You don't know it's endemic. It's worsening every day, worsening day by day, worsening day by day. So if it is a fake Sowore that is doing the historic, carrying out the historic assignment, I would prefer him to you will be original but useless. I'll prefer him because at least he's doing it. You will be original but we just dey useless now. Wetin we can't take you do now? And keypad warriors. At any rate, I dropped that. What police did today, asking Sowore to drop his passport and look for level 17, later reduced to level 16 officer in a bail matter, wetin concern eh? Wetin concern level 17 officer? Wetin concern dem concern person wey come by himself say oya what do you have to say? And asking for his international passport, that's vendetta clearly. No cap. Vendetta clearly. It's not about the investigation in the first place. You already had a premeditated move. Okay. And it's we all know it before. We all knew that it was likely not going to go back home today. You have plans. We all knew before, so it didn't come like news when you were detaining him. And why would you ask him to drop his passport? You are not caught. These guys are running parallel courts in Nigeria. These police guys. Police is running parallel courts in Nigeria. Yeah, parallel courts. So when they call you illegal and you're not even pretending about it, you are law enforcement officers. Law enforcement officers, right? But you don't even know the law. You took Falano telling them today, say no, there's already a Supreme Court judgment that nullifies the request or demand or condition that you have to go and bring that you have to go and bring a level something officer. You are teaching those people to even be more corrupt. Because the moment you have to always go and request for those higher level, high ranking officers, civil servants, before somebody can be granted bail, you are polluting the system. You dey pollute this country. You guys are polluting this country. Police officers, they don't mess the police institution up. You don't mess the police institution up. So the advocacy is going to take a new turn. We will now begin to expose you now. Where? You never start to. I never start. You go see where you go hear them. Everything your officers are doing, we will overlook before. Now we won't start. Yeah, now we go start. That embarrassment we una want, we can't they give you. We can't they give you. At least we're only looking out for ourselves now. When police as an institution is no longer pretending that they are predators of the people, their original assignment for which you signed up, you abandoned it to now start extorting people. Somebody even asked the question, and I say, oh, let me also ask this question. Oh. If to say that they should, as they should already drive the go, if to say him carry him be Yahoo man, for instance, and him get mopo for the front of that vehicle, and I go stop am say you won't check anything. Mm-hmm. And I go stop am. If you see who you suppose suspect, and I know they suspect them. Now who they go innocent jeje, na them una dey find to extort, to victimize. Now you want to be talked about, so we'll talk about you. They say Sowore call IGP illegal. Excuse me, what the meaning of illegal means not backed by law? Is it backed by law that somebody who is supposed to have retired is still there? Is it backed by law? So what then is the meaning of illegal? And all this lazy Nigerian keeper with their leprous fingers. Tima Jack, I greet you, my man. How you doing now? Okay, so let me use this avenue to quickly remind us. Again, it's still about police. You see, we have raised about 125,000. Yeah, since we announced, let me put it up there. Since we announced that we are raising fund for the family of Mubarak, because the police, responsible police, gave them letter to go and collect the body of their boy. They gave them letter to go and collect the body of Mubarak at the morgue, right? But they said nothing about the cost of burying the innocent boy that they buy. So they have now left the poor family to go and bury that boy. And don't forget, it's already 3 years and 2 months. November 2021 was when the incidents happened. Again, police is the culprit, the usual culprits. Police again, the usual culprits. And they haven't said anything about it, but they have muzzle against Sowore. They have muzzle against who they try to reform this police. So I beg, use the information scrolling on your screen. We won't raise. We already went to Timajek. How you doing now? I bet more run this thing. Oh. So we went to cemetery and they said it will cost us 600,000 naira to have a permanent place for him. They will dig it and so we'll buy casket for the boy. We will hire ambulance service. We'll print some banners. We'll rent a band mobile band they will play. They will invite media. Comrades will come around. We'll have a small rally and bury because it's a symbolic burial for Mubarak. We want to use it to make statements again. We want to teach police how to be responsible. Now, we are taking care of, we are helping police clear their mess now. They killed the boy and they abandoned him. And the only thing they can tell the family is, okay, take letter, go and collect the body. That's all the police, a responsible police wants to do after killing an innocent boy. You know, if the boy were to have been maybe up to the age of a youth, maybe if he were 21, 22, they may have even turned it, they may have even lied that he was aggressive, or they may have lied that he was a cult. Nigerian police now. They would have lied. But unfortunately for them, he was just a 14-year-old boy as of the time. The boy returned from school and was going to where he was learning as an apprentice vulcanizer. Poor boy just coming back from school. Fired him, stray bullet, piam, he died. And police took the boy, went to abandon him in the morgue since 2021. So we need your help, please. You have only been able to raise 125K. 125,000 is all we have been able to raise. So, but we still have long way to go. The only thing that is delaying retrieval of the body from morgue right now for that event to happen is fund. So whatever you can use to support, please do. We need your help. Seriously. And like I said, Sowore is the last activist that will be civil with you, Nigeria police people. Sowore is the last you will see. In a set, is the last. Because me, I can't imagine myself going through all these things you are taking him through. I'm sorry. Especially the Gen Zs we have now. They are impatient. They are too impatient for all these things. Hmm? Jungle go mature. All these things we know they do. Jungle go mature. Jungle go mature. It's not a threat, though. It's a simple I'm just diagnosing the situation. Hmm? And we are just using it to make predictions and to warn ahead so that you can correct yourselves. But if I say, who no go here, no go here. Who no go here, no go here. Jungle go mature. And people will not be doing what Sowore is doing. This thing, they are watching how you are treating him. And I'm not sure young people who are watching these things will want to go through this again. The young people that I know now, they are impatient. They don't have this patience that Sowore has with all of you. They don't have it. To now be filming that I encounter police. You remember what happened to that EFCC guy we go bust for midnight? The young people of this generation are not that patient. They are not that tolerant of all this nonsense. They are not that tolerant of it. So continue. Just continue. Yeah, continue. Whatever you want to do with Sowore, they do and with the watch. Instead, make you now say, okay, we saw what you did. Um, since that day, Sowore had that encounter with those officers on the road, we have not seen a single press release addressing their officers on the road against extortion. We have not seen since that day. We haven't seen till today. We no see. The only interest they have is go and carry that Sowore. That's the only interest. I don't want to use the word more fucking people. That's the only interest they have. Àwọn àgbàyà. Is all this police? Ah, Jesus Christ. You guys. Ah, no worries, no problems, no problems. Una no dey shame o, Nigeria police. Ah, una no dey shame. Una no dey shame at all. Na we come dey shame on your behalf. No single statement to address their officers extorting on the road. At least pretend. At least pretend. We no say no fit change, but pretend. Ah, we are doing something about it now. Oh, don't worry, we are working on it. At least pretend. And that first PRO, God, oh, Olo, these people are very funny. Shebi we witnessed when Frank Umba was first PRO. We witnessed now. Frank Umba appeared more like him too go get your fault, small, small, oh, nobody is perfect. But I have not seen Frank Umba come brazenly like this defending impunity. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I cannot. That Frank Umba will now come out and be defending police impunity of their officers. It was hard, sha. It was hard. We have seen first PROs before now. Look at this one. Ta! Come out and say you can break into your house. This thing is in law. They will just wake up every morning and make new laws irrationally. If you now ask them to substantiate where is it in the constitution, they turn to something else. They will now be using violence. The same thing the officers do on the road, they will now be using violence to reply you. They will stop you on the road. They say they want to. You now ask them, please, which law says this? The law does not say you should. They say you want to teach me my job, Abi. They turn it to violence. Officers of the law who want to enforce law but don't know the law. You are enforcing what you don't even know. How is that? How competent is that to enforce what you don't even know in the first place? And when they want to now try to correct you, you turn it to violence. The same thing you are doing to Sowore, asking you, am I, if you are giving me bail and these conditions, it simply means that you are asking me to admit the offense you allege. That's the meaning. Ehen. He's now asking, the lawyer is now telling them, may come, imposing such onerous conditions when you have not even taken him to court. If you seize his passport, what will we now expect from court to even still say nah? You have already passed guilt on him upon submitting himself. You already passed guilt. Ask him to go and bring level 17 officer. I don't even know the level of the person asking him to go and bring level 17. The person who who gave that condition, what is his level? In own level, what is it in the force, in the service? You understand? So you are running parallel courts. You guys are just arbitrary, just doing anyhow. Just doing anyhow. Officers of the law, but who don't know law. And if you try to tell them this is not law, they become violent, they become aggressive. So they are doing the job with ignorance, utter ignorance. And they are still proud. They are still bragging. They still do it with confidence. They are still aggressive. Ah, what a country, man. Long walk to freedom. So Nigerians, now we go save ourselves eventually. And to save ourselves, definitely, we must have to start looking out for ourselves. Henceforth, I declare again, we will now start exposing every one way. All the agents of the predator government, all their agents, whether disguised or organized, as police, road safety, LASMA, task force, whatever. Operation expose all their extortion points so that we can warn other citizens this place is one way. We know say we go put the sign, they go still go comot am because they want thief and their oga dey support them. We know it's clear now. What they did today, what the officers, the team, the IGP team in Abuja did to Sowore today is a confirmation that the ogas are in support of the extortions. That's the simple meaning. They are in support, full, not pretense anymore, full support of extortion on the road. I saw embarrassment. Nigeria police. Gentlemen and ladies, need I say more? Need I say more? There's nothing else to say. Police have said everything by themselves today. They have said, one, that they are in support of the extortions on the road. By their actions, they have convinced us they are in support of that extortion on the road. The police are doing the jobs of the government at every level. If not so, why are they not calling the police to order? Of course. It reminds me, somebody said one day that the guy said, it was even a media guy. It was a media guy. The guy did not pay salary. A media organization, they didn't pay them salary for some months. They now said, come, this mic that you are holding with the brand of the organization on his body is what is going to be paying you, and you can make as much money than your salary 10 times every month. So don't ask for salary again. It means go out, just point your mic, interview people, and collect money. Brown envelope journalism. Ehen. It's the same way when government fails to pay police a living wage and sends them out to say go and make money. What do you think they will now turn to? Criminals. Exactly why I'm not surprised. They are not well paid. But this is where the concern is for me. Police. If I'm saying if you feel undervalued or underpaid, face your employer and tell them we will support you. Face them and tell them that they are not paying you living wage and you can't live on what they are paying you, so they should increase it and we'll support you. It is not for you to now turn around and start victimizing innocent people on the road every day. Don't now turn around and start venting or transferring that aggression on innocent commuters on the road. Very unfair. Very unfair. Face your employer. Express your disappointment with how much you are paid. That's how it's done everywhere. It's not to now turn around. You are protecting the thieves, stealing the country's commonwealth. And you can't tell them that they are paying you pittances or peanuts that can't survive you. Instead, you now turn at innocent people with guns, with the instruments provided you to protect them, to now start victimizing them. It's just like the story of the dogs that some people buy dogs that they can't feed. So when the dogs are hungry, they bite visitors. Yeah. In fact, there was one dog that they said started mauling and eating the skull of the baby of the owner, the child of the owner who was still like a toddler. The dog started eating the child because the owner had not provided food for the dog for some days. It is the same thing that the Nigeria police has turned to. They are underpaid, And they are now transferring that aggression to innocent Nigerians on the road. We are watching. If you are not careful, jungle go mature. So Nigerians will only fight themselves when they realize that they have been treated worse than slaves in their own country. They still feel blessed when not directly affected by the mess. Exactly where the issue is. We make excuses for our victimization. The argument in the police is the police are not well paid. Who cares? Will I go for a job that doesn't pay me? Yeah, that's why you are telling them that rather rather than turn against the people, turn to your employers and ask for a pay rise. Simple, and we'll support you. I want to leave it there for now. So tomorrow is another day. We'll continue. Tomorrow we go again. Let me close for now. Bye bye, everybody. Shalom. Sleep tight.